And you seen how the guy was, he looked at the scorecard?
Yeah.
And you seen how the guy was, he looked at the scorecard?
Messed up over there, bro. Like, everything is different. Like, you gotta sit, and not only one fighter. Like, it's been numerous fighters that been getting sick over there. So, I don't know, bro. And you seen how the guy was, he looked at the scorecard?
Yeah.
He looked at it. Bro, but when I said it, it was like, the way how he was talking, he was like, yeah, Devin, my man, like, you know what I mean? We want to get Tank over here and fight. Man, I already know what y'all gonna do. Like,
Jake Paul was defending you. We put a tweet saying, like, this is what Tank was talking about.
That's why he said it's going to be too far.
Every time I say something, it's like I'm hating because I'm going against the grain. I mean, not even going against the grain, I'm just not, you know?
So to that point,
what's up, Telo Gang? It's your boy 2 times, and I'm back with another boxing session, and your boy Tank is stay on fight. Look, Tank always say it first. Tank always say it first, bro. Look, he been told y'all when he just dropped that video with LIL YAchty a couple weeks ago and was telling y'all why he ain't do it Turkey, y'all was hating on him real bad. You know, the Gervonta Tank Davis fans was hating on him, and then come Rider seasons on the 22nd, you see Turki Alalshikh over there playing with the talking to the judges. He ain't supposed to be over there talking to them judges. You the promoter. And it's kind of funny how you on Sheeraz side now. Manfully, I do think that fight was a draw. I don't think Sheeraz won, and I don't think Adames won. I would say it was a draw. That's my honest opinion on that fight, because Adames was doing a lot of great things in that fight, but Sheeraz was too. But I would either give it to Adames or a draw, not Sheeraz for sure. So that's why it became a draw. All right, now when Devontae said it in the LIL YAchty interview, everybody was hating on him and blowing him up the whole time, talking about some, oh, no. He just saying anything. He's just scared of Devin Haney. He just scared of everything. He want 4 Ferraris to fight. And then you see him over there playing with the cards a lot. Better be Bivol 2. I kind of feel a Bivol 1. I feel like it was really Bivol fight. Better be Bivol 2. I feel like that was Bivol fight 2. But they had to see a second one. But now they got a trilogy, and now he can make his money. And we all know what they about, making that money. So I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Hey, Gervonta, y'all steady want to put Gervonta down and what he and saying that he don't be knowing what he's talking about. He's scared to take these fights, but it gotta be worth it, bro. It gotta be worth it. It gotta be worth it. Like, he clearly exposed the man. We ain't gonna even say exposed, because we don't really know what really happened in that whole situation. But I do know that he shouldn't be talking to them he shouldn't be talking to the judges knowing he down by 2 points. Like, knowing he down by 2 points, not saying, hey, I think you down. Hey, no, it's different when Floyd came and told Tank that I think you down on the unofficial. He said, I think you down. He telling him, oh, I know you down. You need to try to get up 2 points so we can do what we gotta do to put the fix on. I don't respect that. So Turki Alalshikh, if that's what you did, if you didn't do that, you gotta kind of clear that up, man. Because you got fighters like Gervonta and Earl who don't want to go over there, and they already got their name. They're just looking for the check now. They're not trying to build a higher platform for themselves. You see what I'm saying? That's your Josh Palleys, your Martin McCauley's. Them the people who don't know. You know what I'm saying? Them the people who don't know. So it's like, man, I don't know. Y'all gotta look at it with a grain of salt. Gervonta Davis said the shit first. Ain't nobody want to believe him when he said it. But yeah, he exposed Turkey in Rider season. But I don't think it's bad for boxing, Tank. I don't think that it's bad for boxing, what he's doing. I think he is just trying to cover his investments. Maybe get a Sheeraz, Adames too, that Batista and Cullum, I forget. I can't. Man, that was a good fight. I would love to see that fight again. I think he just really, like I told y'all in that one video, he just really care about, like, Alalshikh is a fan of boxing, and he just want to see what the fans want to see. You see what I'm saying? He is a fan. He's not really thinking about the boxer and if they win or lose. Everybody not gonna win, and I get that. But if you dare to build your fighter, Riyadh Season is not where you want to go. Riyadh Season is not where you want to go and take Kermel Moulton, 17 years old, to be boxing up to all of these experienced ass champions. He's a pro. He just coming in a pro. That ain't where you want to take a Abdullah Mason. I would even take I mean, maybe Keyshawn may be able to make it in Riyadh, but I don't know. I wouldn't take an Andy Cruz over there or something like that. These like fighters that need development don't need to go over there. This is for fighters like Wilder and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's for who already established and they just want to see them big fights so they can make their money and they can go ahead and go home. That's what Riyadh Season is for. I mean, for him to be playing with I don't know. I can't say he was cheating. I just say maybe he know and he just tell him like, hey, you know, I'm not for sure, but I think they have the same ethnicity. And he like, hey, man, I need you to be up. And you know, they take care of their people. They, Arabian people or Saudi people, they take care of their people. So if they got any lineage, bloodline, connection type of thing, come on now. And I was already kind of feeling that when I kind of seen the draw, but I couldn't be mad at the draw because y'all not understanding that it's not always about going. It's not always going back on a back foot. Sheeraz did have a lot of the devastating shots, the more impactful moments, but Adames had a lot, if not more. So it's like, kind of, if I was judging, I would have probably gave it to me. I would have kind of gave it a draw. I would say I gave it a draw or Adames. I say draw was a fair call. That was just me. But for him to be saying that on the side, it just kind of makes it look like all the people who saying Adames won, it kind of make it seem like they right because it's like, man, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with Tank for not saying, hey, man, 4 Ferraris. If y'all gonna do me like that, man, let me get 120 mil, 4 Ferraris. You got it, and then pay him what you gonna pay him if y'all gonna make me lose anyway. So there you got to get the knockout. Hey. Now you gotta prove that ain't what you ain't on that type of time. You got to, and you see, he was saying like, oh man, it's like devil, and it did look a little. It looked nice, but it did look a little satanic. But I can't really say that because that's kind of their culture and how they had stuff looking with the dark colors, and I feel like they really was trying to celebrate the fighters and really put on a good show or good performance for the people, because I mean it was a great turnout. We still had a great card. Everybody was there, but yeah, people is getting sick. It's too much stuff to count. Like, okay, let's say Tank go out there to fight Shakur and then Tank gets sick. It is too much, and that's why I said Turkey, if you really for the fighters, pay them people for they fight camps, man. Give them something. Give them another 30,000-40,000 to hold them over to their next fight. You know what I'm saying? Plus pay for they fight camp, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard being a fighter, and for him knowing this, you got late replacements. It's too much that you taking out of the fighter, having them fly all the way to Saudi for, and then you see what's the name been there for weeks because he was trying to be up on it to where he not affected by the time zone change and all that stuff, which was actually end up biting him in the ass because Shakur got there Friday, Saturday, and he was good when it was time to fight. I think he got there like when the shit started. He got there a week before, and Schofield got there a couple weeks before. Du Bois got sick, and there was somebody else who got sick that ain't nobody releasing his name, but they trying to say Majimov was sick too, but I think Majimov is full of shit. Majimov got his ass whooped, just like it looked the same as he looked like he was fighting Terrence Crawford again out there. It looked like the same fight. I mean, I don't see how he was so sick. He not sick doing all the stuff he was doing. He capping. Majimov is capping. He trying to preserve his name while he can because he done took 2 losses to. Well, it was okay losing to Terrence Crawford, but it ain't too okay losing to Virgil Ortiz. So, I mean, it's okay losing to Virgil Ortiz, but he's supposed to be greater than Canelo, so he can't lose to Virgil Ortiz. If he's greater than Canelo, he's supposed to beat Virgil Ortiz. It makes Terrence Crawford against Majimov age well. You see how Mario Barrios going up to beat Ugas and becoming champion at 147 and all this stuff, and going 140 and all that, going from 140 to 147 being champion and coming back. How that fight with Tank ages well. Even Rolly came back and became a champion. after losing to Tank. That fight ages well. Even Ryan Garcia come back and beat the shit out of Devin Haney. And y'all said it wasn't nothing. Ryan ain't nothing. But that fight come at age as well. I feel like Frank Martin is gonna come back and be a fucking problem at 135 or 140. Frank Martin is gonna be a problem. I think either Frank Martin gonna come back and be a dog, or he not gonna be, or he gonna be worse than what he was. One of the two. It's either this way or that way. He's gonna take the Ryan Garcia path, or he gonna take the Canelo path from after he lost to Floyd. Because Frank Martin, he showed me a lot in that fight. He did pretty good for the level of experience he's supposed to have. And I see him beating a lot of guys. I see him going 12 with Keyshawn. I don't see Keyshawn beating him. I think it go 12. Keyshawn might win if he get a stoppage, but I don't see Keyshawn stopping him. I got him beating Andy Cruz. I got him beating Pitbull. Pitbull is a little different because Pitbull got a lot of pressure, and I feel like Frank just too cool for that pressure. I feel like he just don't want to deal with that style. Tank is a little bit different. He dealt with Tank for long enough, so he definitely should be able to deal with Pitbull, but Pitbull got a different type of pressure. But Keyshawn, easy work. I don't want to say easy work, but it'll be a good fight. That's what we need to see. We need to see him versus Keyshawn. Can they do it? You know, Keyshawn went to top rank. Top rank ain't trying to put nobody in the ring with nobody unless you're a top rank fighter, which you see Keyshawn fought Baranchyk, I don't even know how the hell he became champion. Oh yeah, because he beat Navarrete, horrible ass fighter. Navarrete is ass. I never liked Navarrete. Y'all like him, whatever. But Baranchyk ass too. And he really is ass after that fight with Keyshawn. He just showed me how much he not supposed to be on that level of boxing. I thought you was baby Loma. I thought you was gonna come in there with Loma and know some stuff and do something, but nah. You just came in there scared, tuck your tail, and lost. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. It was Tank exposed that he knew this before it even became. Now, remember how long ago he was talking about these Ferraris? That was years ago. And he was like, no, I ain't finna go over there and do that because you sound like that's your man. If that's your man, you down on that. That's because he want that second fight. He want that third fight. You see he already won for 2 fights with Bivol and Better Beef. I felt like Bivol won the first one. But I kind of knew Better Beef was going to win the first one. But I kind of felt like Bivol won the first one. You know what I'm saying? And the second one, Bivol definitely won. But now it don't matter because they got to do a third one. Because it was such a good fight. Now we got to see Sheeraz and Adames again. I don't feel like Sheeraz took Adames' belt. So I'm glad it was a draw because he didn't take his belt. He didn't take the belt. I just feel like y'all just need to stop hating on Tank. Stop saying Tank is so scared that y'all not listening to what he's saying. This is how he say it. Tank remind me of me so much because it's like he be trying to say shit, but he just can't. It don't come out right. So that's why I appreciate everybody who is my subscribers because y'all really fuck with me. Because y'all, I know I talk fast. I know I stumble off words and I say a lot of crazy shit. That's because I be so passionate in what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't rock with it, then don't subscribe. I mean, but it is what it is. Like, I want y'all to mess with me. I'm not finna try to slow down my talking and do all this stuff because that ain't me. I'm not gonna get my point across how I want to get my point across. And Tank, I feel like it's the same way. Y'all just so quick to say he's scared of Devin, he's scared of Ryan, he's scared of Tio. It's not. It's just because what did they have to offer? Y'all won't trying to take both pieces of the pie. I'm gonna beat y'all anyway. Y'all see how he did Ryan. Ryan cannot beat Tank, but whatever. Y'all want to fight at 142, catch weight 142, 144, whatever. Do a catch weight with the belts 144 if you get a belt at 47. But Ryan still ain't became a champion. Ryan ain't a champion. He's supposed to be a champion with that Devin Haney fight, and I feel like he deserved that shit. But it is what it is. If he had become a champion at 140 with Devin Haney, then we could have seen a fucking rematch. Devin Haney to get his get back if he still want to fight Tank for that bag. Go ahead and fight Ryan part 2. Then you go fight Tank. And I want to see Ryan and Tank. And we know Tank got 3 more fights this year at the Roach. So, and another thing I want to drop on y'all. Y'all heard it here first. I know who Tank is going to call out at his fight tomorrow at the Roach. Now, I could be wrong, but y'all think it's Shakur. Y'all think it's Devin. Y'all think it's Keyshawn. No, I don't think it's none of them boys. I think it's gonna be Jake Paul. As much as y'all don't want to see that fight, or y'all gonna be like, man, he need to fight them. Y'all gonna talk so much shit about it. Tank don't give a damn, and it's gonna be okay. I'd rather watch that over Canelo because the size difference. It's gonna be because look, Jake Paul ain't no bitch, and Jake Paul know that he already put his foot in his mouth. He said when he told Canelo, whatever fight you have this year, my fight will gonna be better. What fight is better or bigger than Canelo Alvarez and Jake Paul? Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis. If you hear them talking, now what? Why they on each other's team? You got Tank talking about something. I get Jake Paul and say he a real boxer because he put in work, and I've been saying that shit too. Jake Paul been fucking training for 5-6 years. He is a real boxer now. You can't take that from that man. If he trained for another 5 years, he'll be able to compete on a he'll be able to compete on a boxing level. All boxers ain't Gervonta Davis, Canelo Alvarez. He'll be able to compete clearly on a high boxing level. Think about what Jake Paul is. Jake Paul already at the top of the mountain because of his YouTube status. So he can't go out and fight those people, those little boxers he fought. Tommy Fury, nobody cared about that. Tommy Fury was okay, but the other guy, I forgot his name because the big head dude, he knocked him out too. But those fighters like that, nobody cares about them. They're gonna say he's not a real fighter, he's a baby anyway, stuff like that. So it's like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You gotta get in there with a Nate Diaz or a bigger name, somebody else who got fame from something else too, if it ain't boxing. But no, he can't get in there with Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder will kill his ass in the first round. Any heavyweight would kill his ass in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want him to get in there with Martin Bakoli and get beat the fuck shit down for the whole round? No, he got to get in there with somebody it's going to look like he can win. Or at least, I feel like Jake Paul is a winner and he wants to be known as a boxer. So he's gonna give us a fight. And I feel like he's still going to fight Canelo in 3 years. I think he loses to Tank. 2-3 years. Because Canelo got a lot of work to do. Tank don't give a damn. Tank need that big fight. He going to take Jake Paul because it's easier to make Jake Paul on MVP. It's going to be Jake Paul, probably Tank, PBC fighter. Because you see Barrios went over there and was fighting on their last card, and that was a good-ass fight. That was a draw. Barrios, Serrano, it's going to be a good-ass card. And it's going to be free on Netflix. That's going to overkill Mike Tyson fight. And I'm just sorry, it is what it is. It's going to overkill the Mike Tyson fight. And that's probably the biggest won't be the biggest fight of this year. As far as money, hate me for it. I could be wrong. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 2 Times Tell him, and I'll see y'all later on the day or tomorrow. Because weigh-ins is in an hour, and I'm finna go tune in.